I get dropped for the right back in. I'm gonna fight this shit. I'm gonna take this risk and let my pride get dropped for the right back in. Cause it's no question, I've been through worse, I can handle this.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen, live from the Rip One Studios? It's your boy, Dave the Rip One, coming back at you with another head-to-head online ranked match. And this one, folks, we are bringing back the Butter Bean. We told him not too long ago, go ahead and give that big fat belly a rest. We'll call you when we need you. Well, duty has officially called. We need you, bro. We're approaching 250 subscribers, which means we gotta do a montage, which means the Butterbean needs to get back to work. We need those knockdowns, we need those knockouts, we need to continue to terrorize the heavyweight division, and that is exactly what we plan on doing in this match. We got the Butterbean, 74 overall. We got Klitschko, 85 overall, an 11-point disadvantage for us, but as you guys saw in the Frost video with a 22-point overall disadvantage, it's the skills that pay the bills, and when you got the skills you can negate a lot of overall disadvantages, and that is exactly what we plan to do. We plan to put on a skillful boxing performance. We're gonna come out, we're gonna use that jab, we're gonna throw those hooks, we're gonna hit them with the uppercuts, the straights, we're gonna counter punch, we're gonna power punch, we're gonna do everything we can to do exactly what we're about to do right now and say, get down, bitch. Yes, a beautiful, what is it, 1? Oh, we missed him with that one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28, I don't know. It's a beautiful knockdown though. It's a good day when you're getting knockdowns with the Bean. But it's about to get even better because not only do we have Vladimir Klitschko getting knocked the fuck out by the Butterbean, we got a topical Tuesday. Now, I know it's not something we usually do, that's usually a Fight Night's finest thing, but we're going to borrow a page out of his book. We're going to bring you a topical testicles, topical Tuesday video, and if I could get a drum roll from the guy in the back real quick, please. Okay, thanks, now go back and do what you're doing, you bother me. We got something to talk about, and it is none other than my long overdue wish list for the next gen boxing game, if the powers that be so see it fit to give us one. Whether it be Fight Night Champion 2, Fight Night Round 5, 2K, Don King with your old afro ass, you want to make a boxing game for us, man, that's fine. Just something. It's been 3 years of Fight Night Champion. I am so ready for a new boxing game. I know you guys are as well. And these are the things that I want to see in the new boxing game. These are the things that need fixed, provided it's EA doing it like Fight Night Champion. These are the things I don't want to see, and these are the things that I motherfucking need, in my opinion, to create the best boxing game possible. So, if I could get just one more drum roll, man, we'll go ahead and get this started with number 1. Yup, that's right, folks. The number one thing I want to see in a next-gen boxing game is Floyd Money motherfucking Mayweather. You like that muffle buffer shit, don't you? Yeah. There's a number of reasons why I want to see Floyd Money Mayweather in this game. It's probably unrealistic as it is because he is a greedy motherfucker. He does want millions and millions of dollars to be in the game. But if somehow this event was to occur and he was willing to give all that up and just take whatever money they were willing to offer him and do it for his fans, it would be fucking huge for the next boxing game to come out, to not only have him in the game but on the cover and in the trailer videos. One need only look to what Mike Tyson did for Fight Night Round 4 after not being in a boxing game since Mike Tyson's Punch-Out to see just a glimpse of what could happen with this game. I think it would be even bigger. As big as a star as Mike Tyson is and was, Floyd Mayweather has been dominating boxing for 18 years and he has never been featured in a video game. And the weight division that he is in leaves it open to numerous dream matches to occur. I mean, just catch what I'm pitching for a second here. Let me run a couple of these by you. You know how they did the trailer for Mike Tyson versus Muhammad Ali, the classic, the most classic fucking boxer versus puncher there is? Well, how about Floyd Mayweather versus Sugar Ray Leonard? How about Floyd Mayweather versus Roberto Duran, Floyd Mayweather versus Tommy the Hitman Hearns, Floyd Mayweather versus Marvelous Marvin Hagler, Floyd Mayweather versus Sugar Ray motherfucking Robinson. Holy shit. Me, just with the limited video editing skills that I have in video editing software, if I knew he was coming in the game, I myself could create an amazing trailer. I mean, I can only imagine what these motherfuckers with millions and millions and millions of dollars and the best editing guys out there could do with that, man. That is all the tools in the making to create one hell of a hyped ass game. It would bring a ton of people in. Oh man, it would be great. Now there would be some problems associated with this, but if you stick around in the video, I have some problems, some solutions for these problems. Obviously, he would become easily the #1 pick fighter. He would probably be ninja picked a lot, but like I said, we got some solutions coming up for that. So Floyd Mayweather is the #1 thing I would like to see in this game. Now let me know if you guys would like to see that as well, if you would put it at #1. See, I debated putting it at #1 because due to the numerous technological flaws in Fight Night Champion, but I simply put him at #1 because if that event happened, it would get us a new boxing game. I don't see any video producers not being able to see the money and having Floyd money on the game. So that's it for that one. Let's go ahead and get into #2. And #2, man, Andre Bishop, my dude. I'm sorry, man. I know we had one hell of a run in champion mode, man. We took it to the top. We knocked bitch ass Frost the fuck out. But as far as online ranked play, you got to go, bro. You, Isaac Frost, and all your other little bitch ass fake fighters got to get the fuck up out of online ranked play. This is a 3-part to #2. #1, I want the fake fighters removed from online ranked matches. #2, I want more up-and-coming fighters, man. This is a PS4 platform it's going to be coming out on, or an Xbox One platform it's going to be coming out on. Much more technologically advanced. Lots more things you could do. It's going to be a $60 game. I don't think there's any reason, or it's too much to ask for the new fighters that are coming out. There's a lot of fighters that came out around Fight Night Champion time that could have been included, but weren't. I'm talking Brandon Rios, I'm talking Mike Alvarado, Lucas Matisse, Ruslan Provodnikov, Sean Porter. I mean, the list just goes on and on of Marcos Maidana, Adrian Broner, Adonis Stevenson, put Antonio Margarito in. You know, just bring more up-and-coming fighters. And lastly, for #2, put the legends that you took out of Fight Night Champion for some reason, that you left out of Fight Night Champion for some reason, put them back in the game. You know, just like I know that Boxing IQ would be coming in his pants if Floyd Mayweather was to be put in a game, I know my boy Fight Night Champion would be getting a little messy himself if they were to bring his boy James Toney back. I definitely think he should be in the game. I definitely think you should put Eric Morales back in the game. Definitely think you should put Marcos Antonio Barrera back in the game. Calvin Brock. There's a ton of guys that just got left out for some reason, man. And there's a ton more guys that have never been in boxing games that could be easily. You know, Larry Holmes, fucking Buster Douglas. I mean, there's so much that you could do with a roster on a PS4 platform, and that is what I want to see. I want the most in-depth, advanced roster ever. Fight Night Champion was the prior most in-depth. But as you move on to bigger and better things, you gotta come with it, man. You gotta bring better and bigger shit. So, #2, get rid of the fake fighters, bring more up-and-coming fighters in, and put them fucking legends back in the game, man. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into #3. And #3 could have easily been at #1 and #2 if it is EA making the game. I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't even know if this is, you know, we're ever going to get a new boxing game. But if it is EA that makes a new boxing game, you motherfuckers better have a more technological, secure game. You know what I mean? I don't want to put your fucking game, your $60 game, into my $500 PlayStation 4 and have it blow up, have it shut off at random moments like it does. I don't think it's too much to ask to not have a game that is so technically flawed in the coding that it makes my shit fucking turn off. But that's just one of the tip of the iceberg for the flaws that are technologically wrong with this game. You know what I mean? There's no reason that we're paying to play on the internet now. So there's no reason there should be any lag. There's no reason there should be any server disconnects and shitty ass servers. There's no reason for any of that. And the third part of #3 is it needs to be secure from these fucking hacking ass motherfuckers, man. I don't want to see guys being able to come in and hack your lobby system to where they can, you know, not defend their OWC belts because they're paper champion little biatches. They're fighting their gym members and have them lay down like the little butt boys that they are to be able to keep their belts because they can't fight real competition because they pussy. Secure that shit, man. Have it to where it is impenetrable, and if they do manage to penetrate it, have the security enough to be able to figure out who the fuck that is and ban them. Not just their account, but their PS4. I don't know if you could tie it to their PS4 somehow, get the fucking numbers off their shit or whatever, but get them motherfuckers out of the game, because a lot of your hardcore fans, that's where they went, man, because your servers are shit, your coding is shit, your security is shit. We don't want shit. So, moving on to number 4. Number 4 is find a way to counteract these spammers, man. The machine gun spammers, the step spammers, all of it. Whether you go the stamina route, whether you go the judge's scorecard route, whether you get the Vladimir Klitschko, get your bitch ass down route. Find a way to counteract those spammers, man. The way I can see it, at least for the step spammers, is have it, you know, take a certain amount of stamina to step once, but if you do it 2, 3, 4 times in a row, have it to take consecutively more stamina as you continue to do it, especially with the machine gun spammers. They're the easiest to beat, but still, if we can get those out of the way, then we'd only have to deal with certain kinds of spammers and have something to deal with them too. Also, as part of number 4, find a way to penalize guys who don't fight realistically, especially in head-to-head with the way their fighter is set up to fight. You know, maybe do it on the scorecards. Maybe you get more points for fighting inside with an inside fighter than you would if you're running like a bitch with Mike Tyson. You know, have it to where it's more realistic that way. Just a more realistic simulation, which this bitch is supposed to be. Quit catering to the fucking casual arcade fans, because after the boom, after everything is, the initial excitement is gone, those people are going to be gone, moving on to the next fucking Call of Duty or whatever the fuck is coming out, and you're going to be left with the hardcore simulation boxing fans for the most part. And if fucking continue to let spammers ruin the game, you're going to continue to have low numbers on your video game. Simple as that. We're kind of running out of time on this video, so we're going to try and, you know, speed this up a little bit. We're going to move on to number 5. And number 5 is get rid of that fucking auto block. I know a lot of my people are gonna be feeling me on that. A lot of people want that shit gone. Go back to the manual block where it actually takes skill to defend yourself and get rid of these pump blocking bitches. And also, I would like to see a parry system like Fight Night Round 3 reintroduced, but not quite as dramatic as the Fight Night Round 3 one was. You would land a parry in Fight Night Round 3 and you would be able to throw 3, 4, 5 punch combinations in the meantime. The most realistic parry system I've seen so far is in EA UFC, where you can land 1, maybe 2 shots off a parry if timed correctly. I definitely think that would go a long way to make it more realistic and simulate motherfucking Sean. Moving on to number 6. Number 6, and I know a lot of people as well have told me about this, and I think it should be back as well. Make the cuts fucking realistic again, man. I want to see fights that actually get stopped due to cuts, like in real life boxing. And also, bring back the cut mini game from Fight Night Round 3. That was a really cool thing, I thought. It was in Fight Night Round 3, and they did away with it in Fight Night Round 4. Didn't reintroduce it in Fight Night Champion. I definitely think that should be brought back into the game. Make sure you leave in the comment section below if you agree with me on that. If you agree with me on this entire list, man. And also, if there's anything you think I messed out, make sure you leave that in the comment section below too, man. Because the more we get together and discuss this, the more we have a voice and the more we might get heard. So let's go ahead and get into number 6, or number 7, I believe it is. Yeah. On OWC, make the title shots based on rank or something and make them mandatory. Come up with a situation or a way to get rid of these guys that duck fighters. I can't tell you how many times I've had a 90 overall duck me because they're sitting around waiting to fight an 80 overall, an 82 overall, and it's funny as fuck to see them lose the belt to an 82 overall because they suck. But You know, guys like me, guys like fucking people that fight sim and want to do shit the right way and would defend that belt the way they're supposed to, give them a fucking reason to continue playing OWC, man. As you guys see there, we fucking knocked Vladimir Klitschko out again. This fight is coming to an end. We might actually go a little bit over, but that's okay. Yeah, get rid of these OWC paper champions, man. Now, number 8. Now, this goes back to that Floyd Mayweather thing. This is a solution that maybe might happen if people, you know, continue to fight with Floyd Mayweather and Floyd Mayweather only. Come up with a system to reward people who fight and win with lower overalls. I know that you get more points for beating people with better records, but if, let's say in this fight here, you manage to beat Vladimir Klitschko with Butterbean at 11-point overall disadvantage, we knock his bitch ass down again, and that's gonna be for the count, I believe, ladies and gentlemen. But give them more points for doing that shit. I believe that would come up with a system to, you know, have a more varied selection of fighters that people pick instead of just dealing with the 96 overalls that Floyd Mayweather would probably be. Number 9, I want to have more in-depth intros, man. Fight Night Round 3, for the most part, had a better intro than Fight Night Champion, and that is some bullshit. Have it to where, you know, they not only say their name and their nickname, but have it say their rank. Have it say their record. Have it say in OWC if they're a former or current champion. I don't think that's too much to ask. I think that would go a long way to making the game, once again, more realistic. And our last and final one, there's a lot more we can come up with, but for today, this is going to be it because the video is over. Have more customization ability. That's another huge one for me, man. We are so limited to what we can do as far as attire-wise and tattoo-wise. My suggestion was to be, you know, in addition to certain trunks that you have already set up, have just blank template shorts. Have a selection of logos that you can put, turn sideways, turn fucking straight forward, sideways, stick them straight up your candy ass, whatever. Put them anywhere you want on your shorts. Have a numbers and a font system that you can also put your name anywhere you want on your shorts. And the same with tattoos. Have, you know, set tattoos, but then have a numbers and fonts and all different kinds of fonts to where you can be able to put your name on the back of your fucking back, your neck, wherever. And maybe, you know, as far as game face goes, get into that as well, to where you can upload your tattoos, to where you can really have a true customized version of yourself on the boxing game. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry for going over. There was a lot to say here. There's a lot that I probably left out. Feel free to leave it in the comment section below. Anything you feel I missed out. Tell me what you think about my list. Tell me if you agree. Tell me if you disagree. Tell me if you hate my guts. If you think I'm a douchebag. Anything you guys want to say, leave it in the comment section below. Until then, it's your boy, Dave the Rip One, saying I'm out of here, guys. Peace.